welcome back. Sheet pan suppers, dinners with Manitoba Chicken and Karen Armstrong, of course, always making things as easy as possible. We appreciate that, but so delicious. We're going to walk through those recipes in just a sec. Very excited to see what you, Aaron, are going to bring to the table here as far as beverage pairings go. I know you teased us a little bit. I have never heard of the Okanagan region, but you're going to introduce me to that, right?
Just some Okanagan wines, yeah.
Right, okay, perfect. One more time, these amazing recipes.
What we did, all right, well, we started with the chicken and sweet potatoes with the warm spices, so a little bit of ancho chili and a little bit of smoked paprika to give that smokiness, but not spiciness. Then we moved on to the lemon chicken inspired by Greek flavors. So we've got lemon, we've got oregano, we've got those grilled lemons, or the roasted lemons.
Lots of lemon.
Lots of lemon on that one. And then we finished with the orange pomegranate chicken, the chicken pieces with that wonderful pomegranate orange glaze, some thyme, some cumin. Fabulous flavors.
The recipes for this show and the complete series of Great Tastes are available on the GreatTastesMB.ca website. And one recipe from today's show will be in the classified section of the Winnipeg Free Press.
Aaron, you kind of had this whole thing figured out right from the start.
You know, I had an idea. I mentioned that we're going to go to the Okanagan Valley and explore some of the wines that are there. It's interesting, the Okanagan Valley is actually less than 10,000 planted acres. Very small in terms of a global winemaking scene, but because it runs very north-south, if you've been to the Okanagan Valley, what you get is a lot of different growing climates. So you can grow a lot of different grapes there. Perfect for the recipes that Karen put together with a lot of different spices, elements, a lot of subtlety. So I kind of went with 3 wines, all VQA certified from the Okanagan Valley. VQA meaning Vintners Quality Alliance, so when you see that on a bottle of Canadian wine, VQA Okanagan Valley means 100% of the grapes and wine come from the Okanagan Valley.
Nice.
So we'll start with a Sauvignon Blanc with the first recipe. And Sauvignon Blanc, a lot of viewers may recognize it as a grape that you often see from New Zealand that's very tart, very sour, make your mouth water, citrusy. Being from the Okanagan Valley, this is a little more balanced, not quite as tart, a little more restrained. So it's not going to overpower the first dish, Karen, that you put together. It's going to pair really well as a complement. We also have Jackson Triggs Merlot here with the second dish. And I know you and I were talking, you're like, lemon and red wine, what's going to happen there? Merlot as a varietal, and this is an Okanagan Merlot like we've been mentioning, doesn't have a lot of that sour acidity. So if you had, let's say, a Pinot Noir or a red wine with more acidity with that lemon dish, do you know what's going to happen? Acid in the dish, acid in the wine, you're not going to taste the lemon. And I know you really made that a star of the recipe.
Absolutely, yes.
So this is one of my dark horse pairings. I think this will go really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Lastly, we have this wonderful orange pomegranate sheet pan chicken here. Orange and pomegranate, not necessarily the easiest to pair with, so we went with Sumac Ridge Gewürztraminer. Gewürztraminer, for those who are paying attention.
How do you say it again?
Gewürztraminer.
I always say Gewürztraminer.
You know what? Potato, potato, Gewürz. What's nice about it, it's known as aromatic. So when you smell this wine, it's going to invite you in. It's not going to blow you away with oak or tartness. It's got a lot of flavor, but subtle. Again, really wanting to make the chicken shine.
And kind of sweet too.
Just a hint.
Just a little
just
bit
a hint.
on that one.
Okay. Go really well with the pomegranate and orange.
Beautiful color.
Wonderful.
Who are we to argue with Aaron Alblas, Manitoba Liquor Mart? So thank you very much, and to thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
A bunch of great recipes once again. Please find us on social media. We'll just start with that. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We are on Facebook. And also, all of these recipes that you saw here tonight, and you really do need to try them, you can find them on GreatTastesMB.ca. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again next week on Great Tastes of Manitoba.
Great Tastes of Manitoba is presented by Manitoba Liquor Mart. Great Tastes is brought to you by GreatTastesMB.ca. Local farms, local foods. Great Taste is sponsored by Manitoba Agriculture. Promotional consideration is provided by the Winnipeg Free Press. We're there for you. Des Daniels Wardrobe provided by Loca Boutique. Aaron Alblas Wardrobe provided in part by Commonwealth Manufacturing. Great Taste is produced in cooperation with participating Manitoba Commodities, Manitoba Agriculture, and Manitoba Liquor Mart. Great Taste is produced by Frank Digital.